Just gonna give you guys a chance to get in the room. I'm just gonna go and share this video with a few other sources while everyone comes into the room. Right. Just gonna share this with a few other news really quick, and I'll get right into the reading. All right, guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm just going to give you guys a chance to get into the room, and then we'll get into the reading. Oh, I didn't bring all the decks that I wanted to bring, but it is what it is. Hopefully everyone's having a very good day. Let's start out with disclaimers. First of all, this is Nature's Daughter, back with another general read for the collective. I am reading from my truck again, hanging out with my husband while he builds a fence. This is for adults only, entertainment purposes, and if anyone is interested in a personal reading, that information is in my description. My Cash App is also in my description for anyone who wants to donate to my channel or support us monetarily. Also, anyone that wants to send gifts, my email address, naturesdaughter1976@gmail.com, is in the description as well. Okay? So let's get right to this general collective reading. Let's see what energy we have for any specific signs, okay? This is not a zodiac reading, but we are going to see what signs we might be picking up for this collective reading, okay? Whoa. All right, let's see what that is. It looks like a lot. I'm not going to accept all of that. You know what? Screw it. It's not like there's huge messages on these cards. Okay, so prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Okay, it was 3:33 on the clock when that happened. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Join the tribe, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, truly appreciate you joining me with your time and your energy, okay? So like I said, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So there are some zodiac signs that are showing up in this reading today. Taurus being one of them. Okay, looks like it's Earth sign central because here it is, Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, okay? So let's get into it, yeah? Okay, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Okay, and your commitment is being tested in the first quarter moon. Okay, collective? So just understand that your commitment to the Most High and yourself is going to be tested. Your resolve is about to be tested. So just get ready. Get ready for a change that's coming. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Okay? So don't let pride get in your way, Leo. And show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Hi, Ramo Benisi. Hopefully you're having a very blessed day. And your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Okay? So just know that all that hard work is paying off. Your dreams need a practical plan, and full moon in Taurus. Okay, so like I tell you guys all the time, dream big. Dream huge. But make sure that your plan to get to that goal is right. Make sure it's a practical plan so you don't overwhelm yourself with the plan to get to those huge goals that you've set for yourself, right? And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. Okay, what else do we have here? What else? What else? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, right? So get into it, yeah? We got that energy, right? The energy is strong, guys. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? What else do we have for the collective? What else? What else? What else? Okay, this one was trying to come out. Let's see what it was. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay? So that personal issue is reaching a resolution, Cancer. You're about to boss up. Believe in the impossible in the blue moon. Right? You should believe in the impossible anyway. If you got God on your side, right? Miracles happen every single day, right? So, a time to give rather than take, new moon and Virgo. Okay? Let's get those likes up, guys. It's free of charge and it really does help out my channel. A time for healing in the balsamic moon. And get ready to fill your cup up. Make sure you're filling your cup up to the point where it's running over before you be of service to other people, okay? Because you got people pulling on your energy, right? Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Okay? You have to have faith in you. You can't expect anyone else to have faith in you if you don't believe in yourself, right? So believe in yourself, right? You're very close to achieving your goal in the gibbous moon, okay? So you're right there. You're right there, and you're in your north node. Step out of your comfort zone. You are in your north node. So, boop, snap out of it, right? Get ready, because you got great things coming your way, collective. Right? Be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Right? Because you got to step outside of your comfort zone and just do it. Take a leap of faith, because you can do whatever you put your mind to, right? Surrender to the divine in the full moon. Right? Because the Most High has got you. Right? And adjustments are required in the third quarter moon, so get ready. Ready. Get ready. Work through your fears. Run straight for them. New moon and Scorpio. Right? Because we don't let our fears control us, right? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Right? So let's get into it, yeah? Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Right? All right. Yeah, the cards that I get from Temu, they really, sometimes they come with the guidebook and sometimes they don't. This one just happened to come with the guidebook. Let's see what else we have in an oracle deck. Sometimes I call out the decks that I'm using and sometimes I don't. I don't really know why that is. I guess it's, I don't know. It's because it gets a little weird in Tarotville, I guess. Hi, God's Property, Lightworkers 66, Grand Rising. Reflection. Contemplate the next move. Observe before acting. So make sure you are thinking before you make a move, right? Don't just make hasty decisions. Be very intentional about the decisions that you're making. Ascending, moving up, next level, reach the pentacle. I'm sorry, not the pentacle, the pinnacle. Right? You are ascending. So you need to reflect on what's going on and the lessons that you learned while you're trying to ascend, right? Because you have to make sure you learn the lesson in order to get the blessing, in order to raise up, vibrate high, elevate, and ascend to the next level. So it's like, it's all these steps that you got to make, but you got to stay on point, right? Because you don't want to miss this next stage, right? You don't want to delay yourself. You can't miss it, but you can delay it. Connection, messages, divine union, cross the divide, right? So don't be afraid of your connections, right? There are other people out here that can help you along the way. You just be your own leader of discernment as to who you're willing to accept that assistance from, right? Who are you willing to build a bridge with, right? It's up to you. You don't have to, but it'll be an easier road to take, right? Protection, nurture goals, get support, hold your boundaries. So stand firm on your boundaries. Hi, Frankie. God bless you as well. Stand firm on your boundaries, okay, and make sure you're praying for protection consistently and continuously. Blue moon, rare opportunity, make a wish, good luck, right? So the blue moon has great luck coming your way. So make a huge wish, right? Because it's coming your way. Ebb and flow, change with the tide, surrender, surge of energy. Yes, it's coming for you. Greatness cometh. 1212 on the chat. 22 in the it was 1212 in the live and 22 in the chat at that moment. Passage, new cycle, transitioning, discovery, perspective, right? So you might be having a paradigm shift, right? Because the passage that you've been taking is your own, right? No one can take that from you. But you may be having a paradigm shift where you're completely changing the way you think, right? Full circle, coming to completion, past is present, begin again. Yeah. 360. Yep. You're learning. Attraction, stop chasing, let it flow. Use your charms. You don't have to chase anything. You attract all that you need, all that you want, all that you desire. It's coming your way. You don't have to chase anything. Solutions, intuitive boost. Answers are coming, higher knowledge. You have a deep inner knowing. All you got to do is tap in. Boop, tap into source. Okay? Tap into your source energy and you got this. Journey, smooth sailing, adventure, make your own path. Right? Make your own path. You got this. Rocky shore, bumpy ride, uncertain outcomes, stay the course. Okay, you stay the course no matter what happens around you. You stay the course because you're protected. You're good to go. Process, keep going, creativity, health, beauty, journey. Right? So, trust the process. Just trust the process. You got this, babe. Okay? Everything's going to go your way. Ambition, high ideals, realistic goals, reaching objectives. You got this. And you have the potential to do whatever it is you want to do in life. Use your gifts, shine bright, unique opportunity. Okay? Restoring, rest and relax. Harmony, reconnect with yourself. Right? Steady climb because you are going up regardless. No matter what people are doing around you, no matter what people are doing to try to stop you, stop your forward progress, guess what? Steady climb, being consistent, promotion, higher level on the rise. You're going to get there no matter what. No matter what people do to try to stop you, you're going to make it. Okay? So don't you dare give up. You're independent, true to yourself, free spirit, being your own guide. You got this. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. Right? Communing, connection with spirit, divine downloads. You are connected with source and source is giving you downloads. So you need to pay attention because you got the greatest gift of all. You're connected to the Most High, right? Your passion, Build desire, rekindle love, pursue what you want, right? Because you have a journey, right? You have a journey of helping others. So you got to rest up and get yourself together, planning, set goals, refine skills, communicate clearly, because you got a whole lot that you got to do. And if you're not communicating clearly and letting people know what's going on and planning correctly, it's not going to work out the way you want it to, right? So make sure you're doing your due diligence on your end of the situation, right? Hope everybody's having a very blessed day. Hopefully everything's going your way today. Right? My hands feel dry. What is that? To praise the sun is to praise your own eyes, seeing clearly, gratitude, happy with your life. Right? So be grateful for what you have now before you go asking God for more. Okay, came right on out there. It's your light. Excuse me. It's your light that lights the world. Self-reliance, brilliant ideas, time to shine. All right, so shine bright like a diamond, okay? Let the world know you're here, right? Because you got a mission. What are you saying? Yeah, no thank you. I don't know what you're saying, but no thank you. Okay, look for the answer inside your question. Be honest with yourself. You know the truth, right? So you know exactly what you need to do moving forward, right, to accomplish your goals. So just do it. Just go ahead and do it. I don't know what you're saying, and you're just holding up my comments, and nobody knows what you're talking about, so stop. Okay? Figure out another way to communicate. These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. Getting signs, learning messages from spirit. So you are a divine one. You are a messenger. You're supposed to be doing what I'm doing if you're not already doing it. But you need to tap into your gifts, okay? God is trying to give you messages to give to the world. Ow! Oh, God. I just bit my tongue. Again, in the same spot. Ow. That's significant to the reading, okay? Someone's going to bite their tongue. They're going to have to eat their words because they've been talking real reckless about you, right? We're going to get into the salty deck to find out what that's all about. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady, go with the flow, do the right thing. Okay? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you so much. It hurt like heck, but you know, it is what it is. The world, a mountain that echoes your words, reflection, seeing affects what you do matters. Right? Let me go ahead and get the salty deck out, because I got a feeling there's a hater in the mist, and I'm feeling the energy of this hater that's trying to stop your forward progress. But let's see why and what the heck they're going through and why they're going through it. It's like, why? Well, why? It's masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. So you got somebody coming to you with masculine energy, father figure. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a positive situation or not. Hi, Conscious Goddess 82. How are you? Right now, this energy is just kind of feeling very domineering, right? Like it's just coming to take over, right? And at the bottom here, we got at the cut, we got recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind, right? Clear your mind because somebody is puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. So they might be trying to send this energy to you, right? So make sure you recharge so you can clear your mind. So you're not walking around here distorted with someone else's mind fog, somebody else's curses, hexes, spells, whatever that dark crap they're trying to send your way. Send it back, return it to sender, and love and light, heal them, send them healing, right? But move on. Distance, divorce, ghosted, separation. So that pretty much answers the question as to who that person is. This is someone that you were with. You either got a divorce from them, it was an ex that you ghosted, or somebody that you just had to get away from, right? And that's who this person is that's doing some weird stuff in your energy. Feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Okay, so you might have a baby coming, or you might be finding out that you're pregnant soon. But there's baby energy in this, guys. And someone is two-faced, a double life, cheater, backstabber. That's that energy. That's that energy of that other person. And they're mad because you're glowing up. New opportunities, new career, successful business. And you're hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success. And you have put clear boundaries in place so they can't get to you. Disrespectful enough is enough. Defend yourself. You decided to defend yourself. You decided to love yourself and put some clear boundaries up, and they're mad. You're healing, self-care, introspection, meditation, right? While you're over here healing, loving on yourself, they're drowning over their head, overextended. They're at rock bottom because they're missing your love. Hi, red elephant. 6422. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. That's the energy that they're in. And it's their own fault. They put themselves there because they had the opportunity to treat you right. They mishandled you. And now, bye-bye. You snip, snip. Cut that cord, babe. And that's what you were supposed to do. Take care of you first, right? Love on you first, right? If they can't handle you correctly, bye-bye. See ya. You wanted to go? Well, bye-bye. Mwah. Love and light to you. Time, delay, procrastination, too busy. They were too busy for you before. Now you're too busy for them. And they hate that because you always had time for them, right? You don't have time for anybody now but yourself. Boop. Hey, you and God, baby. You got this. Legal, lawyers, court, paperwork. You might have to file a restraining order because they are feeling real twisted inside. And they don't know how to handle this energy. They're paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. They feel like someone is out to get them because the dark energy that they sent your way, probably dark attachments, came back to them. And it's creeping them the heck out, tormenting them in their sleep, all the stuff they wanted for you. Isn't that something? Love affair, dirty little secrets, sex fix, down low. Ooh, maybe that's what the true issue is. They don't know who they are. They're trying to figure out what they want to be. They're toxic, drama, arguments, and incompatible, right? They're trying to figure out their sexuality is what I'm getting. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Yeah, they're suffering in silence because they don't know who they are, and they're trying to take you along for this ride while they figure it out, and that's not fair to you. It's not your job to be there with them while they figure out who they want to be with, male or female. Oh, no. Absolutely not. You go figure that crap out on your own, dude. It's not your problem. Okay? Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. That's the energy that you're in, and that's who you're attracting. And that's what they're trying to stop for you because they don't want to see you happy. Absolutely not with somebody else, okay? They want to cause you chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. So you continue to keep those boundaries set firm, okay? Hi, Mallory. I completely understand you. I mean, sometimes it can be a frustrating situation dealing with another person, right? Especially when you get to a point where you love yourself so much that you enjoy your own energy. You don't need anybody around you. You know, if you're in that situation, then more power to you. You don't have to be in a relationship. But if there's one for you and there's a mate for you, um, an actual soulmate or twin flame for you, then, you know, get into it. It might be the best thing that ever happened, you know? But you have free will. You don't have to take it just because it's there for you. Doesn't mean you have to do it, right? So if you want it, accept it. If you don't. Enjoy being single. Enjoy just your you time, right? So, all right. It looks like my husband is finished with his work for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this reading short, guys. I love you guys. Have a wonderfully blessed day. And just take care of yourselves, okay? Love on you. And get yourself, go have a glass of wine, right? Sit out in nature or something. Go for a walk and love on yourself, right? But find your happy place. All right, guys? Namaste. Mwah.